What type of paint sprayer should I get? There's an overwhelming amount of options for different applications, and we're going to hope to narrow it down for you today. We'll be discussing the two main types of spraying systems, HVLP and Airless. It's going to be in relation to fine finishing applications such as cabinets, doors, furniture, etc. Let's talk pros and cons. First, we got the HVLP system. You're going to use less material for your job as paint doesn't have to run through lines. It's all held in this cup. You're going to get great atomization. The paint's being broken down into small, fine droplets and sprayed with a burst of air. It'll be easier cleanup just because you just have to worry about this gun. You have a lot of ability to adjust and manipulate your gun and material to get the finish that you're looking for. Now let's talk about cons. That adjustment process can kind of seem like a pain in the butt since you have to worry about your output, air pressure, and fan. You'll almost always have to thin your material, which is an extra step. And a compressor setup isn't very portable as you need a 30-gallon unit to have continuous spray. That's going to be super loud and super heavy, not practical. The gun can get heavy in your hand since you're holding on your material right here in your cup. And you're going to have to refill it often since it's pretty small. Now for Airless. Let's talk pros. No thinning needed, just straight and shoot. You only have to adjust your pressure and make sure you're using the right size tip. You're going to get an even thick application. Very mobile, less refill for larger jobs. Gun's really light in the hand, and it's relatively quiet, especially the piston rounds. And for cons, more paint's going to be needed to compensate for what's going through your line. It's a longer cleanup process because you have to flush out this whole system. And they're traditionally more expensive than your HVLP systems. Also, your tips have to be replaced every so often. It's going to cost you about $40 per tip, and you need different ones for different uses and material. What about the finish? In my opinion, the results are negligible. As long as you're using the gun and the material properly, you're going to get a good finish with either one. So where's that leave us? In my experience, based on the systems that I use and the work that I specifically do, I'll use HVLP for smaller jobs that don't need too much paint and can be done in my workshop, and I'll use Airless for just about everything else. That's just my preference based on the work, the pros and cons that I described, and my experience. Leave any questions you may have in the comments, and I'll argue with you if you want, and also try to answer. Hope this helps. Follow for more.